Hey guys, it's Beth. Today I'll be using this wooden wreath form and these two pinwheels from Dollar Tree, as well as one of their wall tiles to make some wall decor. First thing I did was pulled out all of the pinwheel petals and then pulled out all of the wire from inside of them. And for each of the wires, to make them keep their shape, I just bent each end, one going forward, one going backward, and they clip together. So just do that to each one of them. You can use regular wire, but I found this to be more inexpensive and they already had the shape I wanted, so it's just a lot easier doing it this way. After I had all of them clipped together, I put two of them next to a little round piece that I get from Walmart. And I'm going to hot glue all of the wire form pieces from the pinwheels onto this wood round. And what I did was just make sure to hold the wooden wreath over top of it to make sure the outer edge, the top part of each petal, will be touching the back of it. So what I did was the first set, there's going to be one entire pinwheel worth of the wire petals glued down on the bottom. And I didn't space them out correctly at first, so I just lifted it up and placed it back down. So you'll see me, I keep putting that wooden base over top just to make sure that I have them lined up properly. Just to make sure those outer edges will touch the outside edge. And I will be covering this wooden round so you won't see all that hot glue. After I have the first 6 of the wire petals glued down, I'll be doing another row. And these will go right on top of 2 of the wire petals, right in the center of those 2. So I just do the same process all the way around, just hot gluing them into place, making sure that they will line up to hit the edge of that wire form. After I let that layer of hot glue dry, I add a little bit more on top of all of the petals and place down another wood round piece. And then just let that dry before I move on to the next step. Once it's all dry, I place that entire thing on top of the wooden wreath frame. And I'll be attaching it with staples and hot glue. So I just staple each end of the petals and then add some hot glue to cover the staple. Next, I take the wall tile from Dollar Tree, remove the entire backing from it, place down another wood round just for tracing, trace out the center little part, and cut that out. After I have that shape all cut out, I place it down on the center wood round piece and hot glue it into place. Next, I take Barcelona beige chalk paint and paint the entire thing, the center of it, the wires, and the frame, front, back, and sides. And I started painting the wires with a paintbrush, but it wasn't sticking as well as I'd like. It was just wiping all around. So I end up using a little round sponge brush and just dabbing that chalk paint on all the wires, and it stayed a lot better. And I cover the entire thing with 2 coats. Once that is completely dry, I take plaster chalk paint and get most of it off my paintbrush and dry brush on the centerpiece. And then I dry brush on the front of the wreath frame as well as the side, and then on the inside of it, trying to not get any on the wires. But I do end up having to touch it up just a little bit. And that is it. Super easy and a really cool piece of decor. Thank you guys so much for watching.